Sai Combat step number 2, I'm going to be having my Sai in a regular grip. I'm going to use a unique way to do a cross block, and it's going to be a supported cross block. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the right Sai and support it underneath the left. Now when I'm doing that, the reason is because after I pin Davin's Sai, I'm going to bring up my hand, and when the right Sai is connected underneath the left one, it rises easily. What I'm going to do is come up, use my elbow to strike, and then after I do the strike, the shaft of the Sai is going to make contact with Mam's wrist, and I'm going to push down. Now it doesn't really matter where the Sai prongs or the wingtips end up. I'll just get you over on this side. Okay, so I'm going to be moving in. I want that support. So if my fists, or my fingers rather, are up real close on the cross section, I'm going to pinch. So I want to make sure it's down a little bit lower so I can get a nice clean connect. Okay, and then that's going to give it a lot of strength. So when I'm doing that, I just have my Sai in just like a neutral position. When Mam's coming in, I'm going to connect them, and I'm going to cross them. And if you'll notice, they're crossed like this, and it makes it very easy to capture the bow because there's a really big margin of error opportunity. Small margin of error, rather, okay? I have all that radius. It's not a really fine point, and I've also got the support of the wingtips. So as I'm moving in, I'm stepping into it as I connect. So Mam moves in, I connect, and I'm targeting 1/4 of the bow. Ideally, again, for this one, I'd be targeting her hand, but I'm not going to do that because it's not a safe training practice. So what I'm doing is she's coming in, I'm connecting, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually press down. By doing that, it takes away lots of Davin's strength. And now that I have the right Sai underneath the left one, it rises quite easily, and I'm going to do my elbow to the chin. Now, after I do the elbow, the key is the shaft. So what I'm going to do is strike down, so you can make solid contact on that, and I use the shaft as a guide. Now if you'll notice, let's get a little closer so everyone can see Davin. Okay, I make my contact, and it doesn't matter where the wingtip goes. It doesn't matter if it goes into her hand or if it goes on the outside part of her wrist. Let's just flip around here. Okay, so the shaft strikes here, and it's coming down. It doesn't matter if it catches there or there, because what's going to happen is it's going to stress out the hand, and it's going to force her to release it. Now, the safety point on this one is make sure that your partner's semi-compliant for this one, because if they're not and you're coming down and pressing, it'll really damage their wrist quite a bit. Okay, so let's go through a different view, and let's have Davin coming this way towards me. Okay, I'm just going to be in my left fighting stance. Okay, she's going to move forward. I'm going to connect, press down. So my right foot is in front. I come up and elbow, and then if you'll notice, after I do my elbow, it comes down and strikes. That's the key. That's how I get the disarm. And if you'll notice, it's actually stuck in Davin's hand. So the bigger the hand, the easier it is for those wingtips to get stuck inside, which makes it easier for the disarm. That's Sai Combat. One step, number 2.